Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today for the California Statewide Congressional Award Ceremony. So wonderful to see everyone here, all of you signing on right now and joining us. I would like to thank Otsuka for their sponsorship and partnership of this really special program. We could not do it without their support. My name is Erica Heiss. I serve as the National Director of the Congressional Award Foundation, and I am here in Washington, D.C. And today we are honoring 404 young people from across the great state of California for earning their Congressional Award medals. Congratulations. We have some wonderful people here to help honor and recognize our students. We have members of Congress. We have board members, partners, parents, friends. We welcome you. You all helped in this journey in enabling these young people to reach this achievement, and we are incredibly grateful. Before we begin officially, I have a few housekeeping items that I want to address with you all. First and foremost, we have a chat box. I would like to encourage all of our students to say hello, let us know where it is that you're coming from so that we can see you. Also, please turn on your cameras. We want to be able to see you as we honor you today. Under normal, traditional circumstances, we would be with you in person. The last time we held this ceremony was in the Nixon Presidential Library back in 2019. So I think I have actually met some of you all when you were receiving earlier awards, and we really hope to be back there in person again. But so please say hello to us. Let us know where in the state you are, and we can see you. So we want to address the format for today. We are starting with our congratulatory remarks, and then we are going to move into our breakout rooms. Everyone will have a breakout room, so please stay with us if you can. The second part of the ceremony will really be about our students. We are going to encourage our students to share with us and with our members of Congress what it is that you did to earn the award, to talk about what you enjoyed the most and the impact that you made in your communities. We want to hear from you. Today's event is about you. And as much as we would love to see you on stage and bestow this award upon your neck, we can't do that. So we really want to hear from you and interact as much as possible. So to kick things off today, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce Ines Meldrum of Otsuka Pharmaceuticals, who serves as the Chief Commercial Officer. Ines, take it away.
Thank you very much, Erica. And thank you to everybody for joining today's webinar. And thanks also to the Congressional Award Foundation for hosting this event. Otsuka is very pleased to be sponsoring this event to honor these hardworking students from the state of California. As Erica said, my name is Ines Meldrum. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer for Otsuka Pharma in the US, and I'm absolutely delighted to be part of today's program. For those of you that aren't familiar with Otsuka, we're a Japanese-based global health solutions company. We employ about 4,000 people in the US and roughly 47,000 people worldwide. Now, at this point, you could be forgiven for being a little bit confused, as you're listening to a very strong Scottish accent of someone who is leading a US arm of a Japanese company. So if that isn't the definition of global, I'm not really sure what is. But despite the accent, I'm actually now very proud to call myself an American, having gained citizenship to this great country just over a month ago. Our company purpose is to defy limitations so that others can too, with a special focus on developing innovative solutions in the areas of mental health and kidney health to help people around the world realize better health and better wellness. And as I think about all of you award recipients and what you've achieved to receive this award from the Congressional Awards Foundation, you have defied limitations to go above and beyond to achieve and are quite rightly being recognized for this today. Congratulations to each of you. You've all set personal goals for yourself and defied limitations across the areas of volunteer service, personal development, physical fitness, and expedition and exploration. These areas are very applicable to individual but also collective success. If we start with volunteer service, similar to each of you, Otsuka recognizes that we have a responsibility to be an active, productive member of our local communities, including providing funding and resources to many different groups. We also encourage our employees to identify and engage, much as you have done, in opportunities to give back to our communities. In terms of personal development, personally, I believe everybody has the potential for greatness within them. But this can only be achieved by a commitment to personal development and a willingness to try new things, which is something we try to live by at Otsuka. The great news for each of you is you're off to a fantastic start towards achieving your own potential and have already had a big impact on those around you. The sky's the limit for what each of you can truly achieve in life. And to quote a great Californian, Steve Jobs, the ones who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones that do. From a physical fitness standpoint, our goal is to improve wellness for people around the world. But one way to achieve wellness is through physical fitness, which will give you the energy to overcome obstacles that life is going to throw in your way and allow you to stay the course, achieve your dreams and the impact you want to have on the world. Finally, there's expedition and exploration. Physical fitness definitely helps here. As I understand it, the goal of this program was to encourage you to develop a spirit of adventure and discovery. We try to live by this at Otsuka and challenge ourselves to explore new ways of developing medicine that can help people live their best life. To embrace this requires determination and courage, which each of you have demonstrated in abundance. I hope you enjoyed the expeditions, and it's only given you a taste for more of this going forward. You've probably realized by now that the world is full of amazing places and people all waiting to be impacted by you. Before I hand over to our next speaker, I just want to close out by saying I'm very excited to be here, participate in today's award ceremony, and I would like to express our deep gratitude to the Congressional Awards Foundation for allowing us to partner with you to make this important event a reality. I congratulate each of the award recipients on your hard work and achievements to get here, and I look forward to seeing your future impact on the world at large. And now I have the honor of introducing our next speaker, Representative Ted Lieu. Representative Lieu represents California's 33rd Congressional District in the House. Representative Lieu is currently serving his third term in Congress and sits on the important committees of House Judiciary and House Foreign Affairs committees. Representative Lieu is a former active duty Air Force officer and remains a colonel in the reserves, which has given him the ability to be a leader on a variety of topics, including the very important topic of veterans. Representative Lieu is also likely best known for his work on tackling the very important topic of climate change, and also several topics related to cybersecurity. Prior to serving in Congress, Representative Lieu was a member of the California State Senate and Assembly. Representative Lieu, turning this over to you.
Thank you so much, Ennis. And first of all, congratulations on your citizenship. And I'm honored to be here today with everyone who is winning a congressional medal. I want to also say how proud I am to be with the other members of Congress here today, including Congress members Linda Sanchez, Ro Khanna, Judy Chu, Scott Peters, and Ami Bera. And also just want to say that my district, I am told, has 23 folks who are winning medals. So congratulations to you all. And I want to thank the Congressional Awards Foundation for inspiring and guiding young people all year long for arranging this ceremony to acknowledge their achievements. I'm also grateful to Otsuka Pharmaceuticals for sponsoring the event this year. The Congressional Award participants help their own local communities, but also many do work to help those in need in countries abroad as well. This program instills valuable skills in participants like planning, empathy, and organization. The program also encourages youth to strengthen their interpersonal and networking skills. Your efforts in voluntary public service, personal development, physical fitness, and exploration are commendable. It is truly gratifying to see so many young people involved in civic engagement and service. And I just want to note that I also have two young teenagers. They are not as qualified as the people at this meeting. I do also want to say I got both of them vaccinated. So if any of you are 16 or older, I highly encourage you to go get your vaccination. Although COVID-19 affects young people less, it's also true that people who are older than 10 transmit the virus at the same rate as adults. So to protect your family and your friends and your loved ones, make sure you go get the vaccine. And with that, I will yield back. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Congressman Lieu, and thank you for that very important message. It is so wonderful to be with you all and to listen to all these amazing congratulatory messages. 28 medalists is very impressive. I now have the pleasure of introducing the representative from California's 38th district, Congresswoman Linda Sanchez. Congresswoman Sanchez serves on the very powerful Ways and Means Committee, and among other things, is a part of the Hispanic Caucus, the Congressional Labor and Working Families Caucus, and the Congressional Progressive Caucus. And my understanding is that she has a passion for baseball, and maybe she'll mention that to us. It is now my pleasure to turn it over to Congresswoman Linda Sanchez.
Thank you so much, Erica, for that very kind introduction. And yes, I am a baseball player. For many years, the only woman who played on the men's congressional baseball team. We now have more women who play, which is great. Anything that men can do, women can do as well. But what an honor to be here with you and the families of these incredible young adults who have accomplished so much in such a short amount of time. So congratulations to all our awardees, and a special shout out. Now, Mr. Lieu said that he had 23 awardees from his district. I beat you out slightly. I have 24 from my district. So we're the fighting 38th, and we're representing here tonight. I want to just, really commend all of you, because it's an immense honor, and we're really proud of the work that you do to better yourselves and your communities, and to set goals for yourself and accomplish those goals. One of the most important things I think I've learned as a representative in Congress is just having a title like Congresswoman or Senator or even President doesn't necessarily make you a leader. Being a leader is about how you show up for the people and communities around you and how you treat other people. Being a leader means helping others, and trust me, when you help someone, they don't forget that. This past year has shown us that in some way or another, we all need help. We all rely on each other and on our communities. Since last March, I've worked closely with community leaders and nonprofits to identify how the federal government can help alleviate the impacts of the COVID crisis. But what also comes up during those calls when we discuss policy, without fail, they always bring up and always mention the people who are on the ground helping. They share stories about the people who are showing up for their neighbors and for their communities, the people who are encouraging others, the people who are sharing their interests and their goals with us. And I know when times are tough, it's hard sometimes to remember good times. So it's important to remember that there are people helping individuals and communities get back on their feet. And that includes you all on the Zoom this evening. It takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there, and it takes courage to set out and accomplish a goal. It takes courage to stand up for other people. You just need to have, that determination and that initiative to take on challenges and to keep working towards those goals until you accomplish them. Each of you here tonight is here because you bring something special to the table. You bring something special to your community and, quite frankly, to the world. And we're all grateful to you for your community service. It is something that, restores my faith in young adults. It makes me proud and lets me know that our future is in good hands because we see the great work that you are doing. So with that, again, I want to commend everybody, and I will pass it back. And I just have to add in closing, Ines, I could listen to you speak all night with that accent.
That's the truth. Well, Congresswoman, thank you so much for that message. And I can speak on behalf of all of our staff and so many on Capitol Hill that will gladly come and cheer you on at the next congressional baseball game. We will be there. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce the representative from California's 27th District, Congresswoman Judy Chu. The Congresswoman sits on the Committee on Small Business, which is one that we work quite a bit with as we develop our financial literacy and our entrepreneurship programs for our students as they are looking to engage and create a pathway to their careers. Among other things, the Congresswoman also sits on the Task Force on Education, Congressional Caucus for Women's Issues, and it was an absolute delight to have her there in person in the 2019 Congressional Award ceremony at the Nixon Presidential Library, and it's wonderful to have her back this year. Congresswoman Judy Chu. Oh, Congresswoman, I think you're muted.
Okay. Thank you so much. It is so wonderful to be with all of you for this year's Congressional Award Virtual California Statewide ceremony. And it is so wonderful to be here with my colleagues, Congress members Ted Lieu and Linda Sanchez. This has been an incredibly challenging year for our whole country, and that is why I'm so happy to be a part of today's event. The Congressional Award is about service to others and community. And after a year of so much hardship and distancing, it is a joy to be celebrating those who have worked to bring us closer. I particularly want to thank the Congressional Award board members for your leadership. And I want to recognize Otsuka Pharmaceuticals for your support in making today possible. But most of all, I want to recognize today's winners, and especially the incredible winners from my district. Ashley Young from Arcadia, Tianchi Xia from Arcadia, Ethan Sim from San Marino, Joshua Kim from Arcadia, Shengnan Ye from San Marino, and Christian Che from Arcadia. I understand that amongst you, we have 4 gold medalists, meaning you've done over 400 hours and at least 2 years of voluntary public service for the community. But I know that each of you has worked very hard for this recognition. And with hundreds of hours of voluntary public service, you've helped our communities so much. This was especially notable during the pandemic. Service was needed even more, so I want to congratulate you for seeing this through. The Congressional Award is Congress's highest honor for youth. You have absolutely deserved it. I want to thank your parents, teachers, and community leaders who inspired, encouraged, and supported you throughout all this. We couldn't have had this tremendous success of yours without such a great community of support. We look forward to seeing what you accomplish in the future. So again, thank you and congratulations to this year's winners.
Thank you so very much, Congresswoman. I want to just really thank everyone, all the members of Congress for joining us and for participating with us today. I also need to mention there are a number of students who, in addition to earning their congressional awards, also qualified for the Congressional Award STEM Star. The Congressional Award program works with partners such as Otsuka to encourage STEM-related activities in earning a congressional award. And we are so proud of those who really took that extra initiative to incorporate STEM activities within your programming, whether it was through your voluntary public service or your personal development. There are incredible opportunities in front of you, and we encourage continued participation in those STEM Star activities. And for those who did not earn it this go around, we hope you will consider doing it for your next level. And in fact, we hope that everyone continues on this path and going for the gold. So thank you once again to Otsuka. And I think we have one question that came up in the chat, and I'm going to put Ines Meldrum on the spot once again. And the question was, can you tell us what a chief commercial officer does?
I get asked that a lot, often by people in the company. So I'm responsible for all of our sales and financial targets, actually within North America. So as a result, I have about 1,000 people roll up underneath me. A lot of sales reps, managers, marketing people, and then a lot of people that support all of those activities. So I do my best to allow the medicines to get to the patients that need it. And then I've got to deliver the sales to the company so that we can continue to reinvest in new medicines as well.
That's a great answer. And I also want to put you, I'm not going to put you on the spot exactly the same way, but I do want to mention that Otsuka is our primary partner for emotional and mental health. So the Congressional Award does quite a bit in ensuring that young people have the resources available to them should they need it, or should friends and community members need it, especially in light of COVID and the last year of just going through very difficult changes at home and at school and being virtual. There are a lot of stresses and anxieties that come with that. So I do just want to mention Otsuka has a lot of wonderful resources available too, which we will share with our participants, as well as some of our partners like Mental Health America, and of course, all of the toolkits and resources available at the Congressional Award website. We'll be sharing that with everyone. So once again, wonderful work in that space and the STEM space. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
It is now our time to break out into our breakout rooms where all of us will be being able to share. So please be ready, cameras on, be ready to share. This is when you get to be brave. I know that's not easy. I am actually very shy, believe it or not, but we really want to hear from you and we want to learn from you, because this is a really special experience for all of us to understand what it is that you did within your community, how you gave back, what the impact was, what your goals are for the future. You could be working at Otsuka, I'm telling you. So share with us what it is that you've done, and we're going to have members of Congress, board members, parents, friends, and staff in these rooms as well. So I think Bethy will break us out, and we look forward to seeing you there in the rooms. Okay, back in the main room. Thank you guys for coming back. We're just finishing up in our room, and I was thanking Otsuka, so wonderful that I could do it here on the large stage. Ines Meldrum, thank you so much for your words of encouragement and your congratulatory message. We love hearing about the company. I think if you're looking for your sort of next generation of employees and staff, you've got it here. Can't wait to share some great internship programs and opportunities. So thank you for this. And Molly Burrich, our board member, I want to thank you too for your partnership and all of your support. It's been so really meaningful to hear from our members of Congress today. I really want to thank Congresswoman Linda Sanchez and Congresswoman Judy Chu, Congressman Ted Lieu. Thanks for engaging with our students, for listening to the stories, and encouraging them to continue forward. The path that you took in coming to Capitol Hill, in serving in this way, in representing your constituents, it's not an easy road, and we recognize that. And we're so thankful for your service in that capacity. And to all of our students, I want to encourage you to engage with us on a couple of levels. We have a wonderful student ambassador program. So for any students that want to engage a little bit more with the national office, with our team, and help us with some of our curriculum and shaping our programs, we encourage you to reach out. We'll be sure to maybe put that in the chat really quickly to show you where you can check that out. And if you're interested, we have meetings on a monthly basis, but truly it's our ultimate Congressional Award focus group. So please check that out. We also have our financial literacy programming available on our website. So for any student that's interested in learning more about financial empowerment and preparing for your future, that is available to you. I mentioned the STEM Star program earlier. Some of you have already been doing it. I've heard some STEM stories there in our sharing. Congratulations to you guys. We'll share more information about that too for students who would like to continue forward in a STEM track. It's incredibly important and critical as we are preparing for our next generation of young leaders in the STEM space. Once again, I thank our board members and I thank our parents and advisors who I saw on this call. You guys are the ones that are often running students around from place to place, all those cool service activities that we've heard, especially when we were in person. That's a lot of work and energy. And so just for the parents, congratulations to you guys as well. What an incredible experience. We do hope to see each and every one of you in person at some point soon, hopefully back in California or in DC. If you are earning your gold medal, you'll be able to meet us and see our team. So once again, thank you. We'll send some follow-up information your way, and congratulations, 404 Congressional Award medalists from the state of California. Well done. Take care, everybody.
Thank you.